If you only limit yourself to doing a routine that strictly, you're gonna have to wait 5 minutes for each machine at least. So for me, I like having more of a basic framework of a lift. But since I'm not like locked in any specific movements, let's say I want to do Smith machine, but it's taken, I'll just do dumbbell. You got to be able to adapt to these sort of things. Now, it may not even look like that, but when you're doing reps of curls or push downs or leg extensions, I mean, any kind of movement, fuck it, really any kind of movement, at the top of each rep, you will guaranteed notice a difference if you really emphasize the squeeze for just a moment. Now, you don't have to actually sit here and pause it, but if at the top of your leg extensions, you put an extra little bit of oomph into it, you're gonna feel the burn. Same for buys, tries, chest, back, quad, everything. Just a little bit of a, I don't want to say pro tip, I'm not a pro, but let's say experience tip. How about that? But when I'm counting up all my macros, typically I don't end up counting the protein from non-dedicated protein sources. And what I consider a dedicated protein source would be, a complete protein. Meats, you're good. Chicken, fish, steaks, eggs, dairy products, things like that. Those are typically going to be a complete protein. You enter 1 gram, you're going to get 1 gram. When you get into like the protein in like bread, like if you look at the nutrition label on the back of a loaf of bread, it's going to say like, I don't know, 3 grams of protein, but it's not a complete protein, right? Because this shit is made up of about, I think it's 12 amino acids. Like when you think of quote unquote protein, there's basically 12 building blocks. Not that there's a specific dieting purpose for like 0-calorie drinks, apart from the fact that it's just kind of a sweet treat. The more calorie, I don't want to say calorie safe, but let's just say calorie effective options that you can go for. I mean, we're about to get into a couple more, but like, low sugar barbecue sauce, diet soda, whatever. Like this stuff adds up. You got to think, if you're drinking 3 sodas, let's say you drink 3 Cokes in one day. I mean, that's 120 carbs.